How would you feel that on top of your own wedding, while you are doing your wedding, pastor just came out from nowhere and told you that this wedding has been cancelled because he wants to go to a burial? So tell me, how would you feel? Now, it happened that I was in a friend's wedding. A friend invited me to her wedding. I don't know why I always have female friends that are always getting married. With me get married, I don't know why I've not been able to get my own wife. But all things being equal, that is not the reason why I'm making this video now. Now, one of my friends invited me to her wedding. Okay, I went to that wedding. Meanwhile, in that wedding, she planned that everybody, if you are coming from your house, please eat. We are not sharing any food. And what they are going to share is snacks. I felt bad because normal me, you guys know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't joke with food. But because this lady has been my very good friend right from time immemorial, I decided to ensure that I grace that her wedding in my most beautiful outfit. Hopefully, I'm going to find a wife to marry from her wedding occasion. Now, when I went to that wedding, everybody was happy. Pastor has started getting ready for the blessing of the union, and everybody was seated. Now it's high time to start putting ring. Before we could know what was happening, pastor's ring started ringing. Sorry, pastor's phone started ringing. Where is that kind of thing done before? Like a pastor will be on the altar or pulpit preaching or doing the necessary sermons, then his phone will start ringing. How? But this pastor, his own rang in our presence. And instead of him to maybe end the call and continue with his preaching, or continue with the ringing time, as in wedding ring, how do they speak that English? Putting off ring on the finger, anyhow. So the pastor, his phone rang. The pastor, what to hear was, "Hello, in our presence." You mean how? That was it. Okay, I call. Pastor ended the call. Everybody was surprised looking at pastor. The husband and wife that were holding each other's fingers like this. You know the process of putting ring now. They were holding themselves like this. Pastor was busy making call. After he finished making call, pastor was like, he took the microphone. My dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, it is with a heart full of sadness that I am announcing this to all of you. Though it is not by making, but it's by what happened. Please, I want to inform all of you that this wedding has been cancelled. Wedding has been cancelled for what? We are cancelling. Everybody thought it was a prank. Not until pastor dropped the microphone and walked out. A wedding that people have been planning for a long period of time. Pastor cancelled it immediately. Before as he was about to leave the door, trust men now. Me, I even joined them. We arrested the pastor in the church. We held him there. Where are you going to? You just cancelled their wedding without telling us why you cancelled it. Pastor said that today is Odunlade Adekola's father's burial. That he wants to go to the burial. How? Don't you know that today the burial was today already before you and others agreed to fix the burial this wedding? And moreover, what concerns you there? This is past 10 already, and of course the service for the burial has already started. Pastor said he's not part of those who are officiating. But then why are you going to the burial now? He said that in that burial they are going to eat a lot. That he trusts Yoruba people and their style of food, so he's going to eat a lot. So, pastor, you are cancelling a wedding to go and eat rice in a burial. No, make it make sense. Did this pastor just cancel this wedding because he wants to go and eat rice in a burial? We thought that he was joking, you know. Everybody was trying to force him to go and continue with the marriage officiation. He said, no way. That as long as he has made up his mind to go for that burial, he must go to that burial. That this wedding cannot hold. The groom and the bride should go and plan a new date. That this date has already been taken care of by the burial of Odunlade Adekola's father. Well, what is wait? Like this now, my head is doing one kind. Because of Odunlade Adekola's father's burial, you decided to cancel a wedding that you are officiating inside. Now in the burial, you are not part of those who are officiating. You are going there to eat food. So, Pastor, are you canceling this burial? Are you canceling this wedding because of the burial? Or you are canceling it because you want to go and eat food? Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. Because I see no reason why somebody in his right thinking, in his right senses, would cancel a wedding that someone had been planning for months because of a burial. Oh, like this now. I thought, well, I blame this my friend and her husband. No, seriously, irrespective of the fact that myself is also angry, but I also blame this my friend. How can you invite people to a wedding without preparing rice, without cooking anything? You're telling us that what you are going to eat on your wedding day is just snacks. Imagine, we were even thinking that it was a joke. People were already coming in with snacks. The plan was immediately they finished. The pastor said, "I now declare you husband and wife." They start sharing snacks. I don't completely blame the pastor. How can you call people for a wedding, then you tell them that they are not going to eat anything, just snacks? And now pastor has cancelled your wedding. He wants to go and eat rice in a burial. Irrespective of the fact that I'm somehow angry with my friend, but this pastor, he fits to be lie down on a table, giving 100 strokes of the cane. I didn't say 50, 100 strokes of the cane. After flogging him, he will come back and continue with that wedding. We held him there with all the arguments. Time they go. Pastor did not attend the burial. Pastor also did not officiate in the wedding. Now my friend and his wife, sorry, my friend and her husband. So heartbreaking, It's so heartbreaking. Irrespective of the fact that Odunlade Adekola's father's burial was important. But for the pastor to cancel this wedding is what is making me feel so angry in my head right now. It's very unfortunate. May the soul of Odunlade Adekola's father rest in peace. But as for this pastor, what we shall do to him, we are still planning it. We have created a committee members. We have created a group of committee members where we are to decide what to do to this pastor. So some people are already suggested, they are making suggestions. One say we should take him to the army barracks. Take him to army barracks to do what? For army to do what? For army to flog him? Who is doing that one? Then the other one suggested we should get him arrested and take him to the police. This is not the case of the police again, no. This is not the case of the police. Because myself, I told them to leave the pastor to me. Leave the pastor to me. Because I understand the joint where I know the joint where he normally comes out to every night. That joint is where I wait for him. That joint is where I wait for him. Then I will call some of the committee members. The pastor drilling committee members. That is what we named it. Pastor drilling committee. PDC. Pastor drilling committee. So with that committee members, I will call a few of them that can come out that late in the night. That junction that pastor usually come out from. We will meet him there and do with him the normal way. You have mind. Cancel wedding because of burial rice. Pastor get mind. Cancel wedding because of burial rice. And somebody is telling me I should calm down. No. In this case, I will never calm down. We'll deal with it squarely. Once again, may the soul of Odunlade Adekola's father rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. But as for this pastor, he will not. If we catch him in that joint, he will not go home in peace. That pastor will not go home in peace. I can't continue. He wants to play with someone's future and someone's life. I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not.